Good afternoon, everyone. This is Carrie Meltzer, the LI weather guy. Time is 2 o'clock p.m. and this is a weather update on our Sunday, Monday, potentially Tuesday. A little bit of a snowstorm that we're going to be seeing, more than likely. And I'm going to start you off here with the upper air European map, and this is up at the jet stream level, 300 millibars. This is where the main source of energy is going to be coming from that system. It's going to be pumped up over a huge building ridge over the Rockies, and then what earlier models were seeing it as kind of funneling right down into the New York area. The latest models, as I've been mentioning, have been pumping up this ridge a little bit more each time, and that's kind of changing the angle of attack here. So now this bulk of moisture looks to be coming in a little bit further north, where we're going to be on the southern periphery of it, and what that would also do is bring a little bit more warmer temperatures to the area. So there could be a little bit of mixing during the day on Monday that would also limit snowfall totals as well. So I'm going to start you off here with the ensembles. Okay, and this is the the GFS ensemble mean, which is an average of all the ensemble members, and this is the area where the main low pressure would be. Of course, it doesn't really look like too much either, as we will be in a little bit of a zonal flow. Let's just go back to that upper air map one more time. You can see out here the winds are just almost due west to east, so it's really not going to allow the system to park itself and strengthen before it moves out. So once all the moisture reaches the Atlantic Ocean, it's going to be pretty quick to move out, and it's also not going to get a good chance to develop into anything. So all development is really just starting inland and just won't really develop too much as it reaches the coast. So this is going to be just a prolonged event, but it's not going to be heavy snow. It's just going to be light snow on and off. We could see bouts of moderate snow here and there. So the models are still working that out. There's still differences in how much precipitation there is in the system, so I'll get to that in a minute. But I just want to show you now the ensemble mean for the GFS. Pretty broad area. However, when we get to the control run, which is the best looking of all the ensemble members, comes in a little bit further north and a little bit quicker. That further north and quicker will not only keep it a little bit warmer with the potential for some daytime mixing on Monday, but it will help the system move out faster, less snow. Moving on to the Euro ensemble, this is the ensemble mean, and this is the general area where it puts the low, but if we look into the control run, shows a little bit of a stronger low but further north. Again, we're in agreement here too. And last we have the Canadian ensemble. This is the mean versus the control, much further north. So it looks like the systems are all coming in further north. And just to show you a little bit of what the difference might look like, this is the 12Z Euro run depiction for snowfall now, and look how we've gotten into that real borderline tricky forecast zone. Alright, based on the last run last night, it was much fuller. So now with this little bit further north movement, look at the difference. Much trickier forecast. As well, we could see potentially some mixing. Temperatures at the surface look alright, but once we get up aloft, that still looks alright. That still looks alright. Monday during the day. So the Euro model is still all in for an all snow event, albeit we are moving towards the very southern periphery of where that might be. Moving to the GFS, this has a much similar look to the ice storm that we just saw last week. We have some cold air damming. This kind of worries me a little bit. It looks like some cold air might be pulled in and then get trapped at the surface. So if we get some of that warmer air aloft coming into Monday morning here, I'm just going to zoom into the city. But this is the 32-degree line. So you can see just south and east of it. Show you temps at the surface. Moving to when we get aloft now, we're starting to get some warmer air creeping in, and this can cause some mixing, some sleet or freezing rain moving in with this as well. So Moving into the afternoon Monday, same thing. Okay, so could be some mixing along the South Shore. Now, the totals from the GFS, again, we went down in a huge way overnight. Now it's only looking like a 1 to 5 inches, it looks like, as opposed to the last run, which was much more. So as the models are seeing the system shift the snow swath further north, we find ourselves on the borderline once again, and it doesn't look like an icy situation just yet, but you know, it wouldn't surprise me to see a little bit of mixing, a little bit of icing, especially if that cold air gets trapped at the surface and we get some warmer air aloft. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Alright, so for now, it's a little bit up in the air. It looks like we're definitely going to get some snow. Sunday looks to be snow showery, could be some light snow moving in, and as we get into the overnight into Monday, it should be more light snow, showery, some more moderate snow during the day. And again, there's nothing looking like a heavy, big blowout storm here. It's just going to be a long duration snow event. Alright, that's it. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day, everyone.